All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, and in particular to this mini series that we're putting together with the intention of teaching you, the chiropractor, how to navigate social media. Unless you've been living under a rock, you are realizing now that there is a massive amount of influence, engagement, a larger audience that's out there just sort of waiting to be tapped into. But when you look at social media, it can be a scary place. There's a lot of moving parts. There's the algorithms. There's the time it takes to produce content. I want to take the next 5 episodes and I want to make it easy for you. Now you're going to have to commit time to this, in particular to watching this content, but then time on the calendar where you are focused on telling the story of your practice, of capturing the success of the patients, the transformations of the patients in your practice. And so I want to take the next 5 episodes and I want to break it down. And in particular, we're going to be focused on Instagram. So I'm going to pull up this onto the screen so you guys can follow along. And today our focus is going to be on just posting a post on Instagram. I'm going to assume nothing and I'm going to take you right into the account here. And what I did was I've taken a look inside of our account from another account that we manage, and so that you can see we can see the same thing when you pull up the Dawkins Media Instagram account. So at the top you see our handle, you see our logo, or whatever we decide. A lot of practices love to put the face of the chiropractor as sort of the symbol, the logo, which I think is smart. But here you see how many posts we've done, how many followers, how many we're following. And then you sort of get to see a little bit of strategy playing out. And we're just looking at the profile here before we get into a post. But instead of taking on the title Dawkins Media Company, we chose the title Social Media Marketing because we know that using those trending words that our profile is going to be significantly more findable when people are looking. They have a problem that we could be the solution to. Also, in our tagline, you see building a business is hard. We're here for all of your social media needs, digital support, and epic content. And that just gives just kind of the why behind our account. Why do we exist? Who are we? What do we offer? And then there you go. How can you say yes? We have folks that'll click that link right there, right? Get a free Insta makeover. We love to optimize profiles so that people's stories can be heard by more people. Just continuing to scroll down here, you see some of the highlights that we put together. We're going to cover those in a later episode. But then you begin to see our grid, right? Our posts. You see the quotes that we've picked up and the statistics that we share and the stories that we cover. And you see there's a little bit of a rhythm to it, which we're beginning to see that people appreciate. People appreciate the rhythm. You can look at the engagement. You can tell, I mean, based on the size of our following, almost 80 likes for the Seth Godin quote. And so let's take a look at the Seth Godin quote and how we posted this so that you can then go and do that. So I've got to go back to the main account. So here we are. I'm on my account now. I'm going to click, if you saw that, just next to Dawkins Media at the top, there's a plus sign inside of a rounded square. I'm going to click that, and it's going to give me some options here. I can make a reel, which we're going to cover, very important. I can do a post. I can even do a story. I can highlight a story. We'll cover that as well. And then you see some other options there. But today we're going to focus on a post. So I'm clicking on post. And there you see all my photos. Now if you've never posted and you have an Instagram account and you've never posted, it's going to ask for access to your photos. Don't be alarmed. Give it access. That's how you upload photos and share with the world. So you can get a sense of some of the pieces that I had to put this post together. I created it in Canva. But I want to sort of bypass the creating of the post. Take a picture, take a short video. You could post both. In this case, we're going to use this Seth Godin picture here with the quote, "In a busy marketplace, not standing out is the same as being invisible," right? You don't want to be invisible, especially when you're putting in the work, the time, the energy, the effort, creating the content, to put yourself out there. You want to stand out. So we, Dawkins Media Company, created this original look to share this quote. And again, we're seeing good engagement with it. So we're going to continue doing it. We're sort of identifying our target audience being founders, entrepreneurs, chiropractors, practice owners, integrated practices, and they're taking to it, which is great. So once I have the post that I want, I'm going to click the next button in the top, and then it's going to give me some preset filters. You're welcome to use those. I'm not crazy about them. If your picture is too bland or boring, sometimes it doesn't get the immediate attention that you want, so we could brighten it up a little bit. But I did a lot of that work before I got to Instagram, so I like the way it is. Otherwise, we can go in and manually edit, change the brightness, contrast, warmth, saturation. But again, I like the way the post is, so I'm going to click next again. And then it's going to give me an opportunity to put a caption inside of this post. Now, the post is where you get people to feel a certain way, right? When we post for Dawkins Beauty Company or any of our clients, we want them to feel, not just know, because knowledge doesn't lead to action. If knowledge doesn't produce a feeling, there's no action. The caption is where I get to give them the language. So I have a preset caption here for the Seth Godin quote, "Building a business is hard work. We're here to make sure your efforts are maximized in a standout presence on social." So again, it's just to play off the quote. Big Seth Godin fan. I feel like he's the father of the way we market now, building tribes and that sort of thing. Down here, you're going to see some hashtags. Yeah, we went to Google Trends, which you can type that into your internet browser, Google Trends. You can search particular hashtags. You can even search for trending hashtags. As much as you can play into that, that's just an easy way to reach more people with your post, right? But these are sort of our evergreen hashtags that we use in almost every post. So I've got my copy, I've got my hashtags, I'm going to click OK. And this is where, if I want to, I can tag people. Let's say I want to tag Seth Godin, I can do that. Type in Seth Godin, and look, there he is. All right. I can put that wherever I want to put it. I can put it down here next to his name. Hit done. If I want to share my practice's location, I can add a location. All right. And then down here, again, if you're trying to save time here, there's an option to share it to your Facebook if your Instagram and Facebook are linked. And I have that on because I love the convenience of it. I'm an Instagram first social media provider, so for me, what gets put on Instagram gets shared to Facebook. It still gets good engagement. So then when I'm done, I can just hit that share button and it's going to post. Now I've already posted this picture, so I'm going to go all the way out. And I am going to, again, I'm going to take a look at that post and I can even view insights. This is great. I can see 79 people liked the post. 79 accounts engaged. It says 22 accounts reached. I can even see how many of those were followers versus non-followers. I can see where the impressions came from. Was it from home? Was it from hashtags? Was it from the profile? Which is really cool. And if I want to, I can boost that post. You can see that there at the bottom. And I can put some money behind it, reaching more people if I want to. Now, something else with regard to post, and then we'll sign off, is if I go into create a post, again, if I go to my home page, hit that plus sign, go to hit a post, I go all the way in, again, I'm just going to paste my copy and my hashtags there. There's an option here under advanced settings that I can schedule this post. So for some of you, you're thinking, I don't want to do this every day. Well, what if you picked a day a week and you scheduled out the week of posts? You can do that in Instagram now. And so let's say I actually want this to post tomorrow at 7 a.m. I can hit set time, and now that post is scheduled to go out tomorrow at 7 a.m., which is fantastic, right? Now again, I've already posted it, so I don't want to do that. But I just wanted to show you guys that one more trick before we sign off here. But here's the deal. There's an opportunity here for you to reach a ton more people with your business, with your practice, and I want to set you up for success. So that's how to post on Instagram. Tomorrow we're going to look specifically at Reels. How do you build out a Reel? Reels are the newest integration into Instagram, and the way the algorithms work is whatever their newest tech is, they're going to show more attention and more favor when people use those. So why would you want to use a Reel? Because you want to reach more people. So tomorrow or next time we meet, we're going to talk about that. But if all this sounds like too much for you guys, Dawkins Media Company is here. We'd love to book a discovery call with you and see if our business can be a good fit for yours. We love doing this. This is a passion for us. This isn't everybody's lane. You have hustle in you, but maybe you'd rather channel that hustle into your business, into the people that are showing up through the door, and we can help work with you to get more people into your door that you can love on, care for, see life change happen. If we can do that for you, hit us up. Click the link in our profile or click the link down below, book a discovery call, and we'll see you on the next episode.